Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So today we're going to be doing a eyeshadow palette declutter. Now, these are things that didn't work out for me, things I don't gravitate towards, things I don't reach, so don't be offended if something you absolutely love is on this list. You know, to each their own. You know, if you talk crap about a palette that I love, I really don't care. You know, it is what it is. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and if you want to see what I'm decluttering, then just stay tuned. So I'm going to be decluttering the Pure Festival palette. Now, this palette is way too warm for my skin tone. This palette makes me look so sick. And when I mean sick, I mean like deathbed ill sick. It just doesn't look good. The only colors I can actually see myself using is the pink color right there and this color. Now here's my issue with this palette. These two shades right here, they are like a Vaseline glitter infused kind of shadow. I will not be sticking my finger in that because I will get this everywhere. It will take me like 20 million years to actually get this stuff off. When I went to go and use this in my BoxyCharm video, I decided to go and, you know, put on the makeup beforehand before I show you guys like when I got my BoxyCharm. I was so disappointed that it just moved everywhere. And when I tried to take it off and redeem it, I literally had glitter particles everywhere all over my face. I will try to link the video down below. I don't like this palette. If I could go and depot some things, I would, but honestly, I probably have all these colors in my palettes already. I don't need this, and plus I don't need these Vaseline-y crappy shades, like just a little FYI. I love Profusion, but I just don't reach for the Profusion Mixed Middles palette in nude. Now, I love the quality of this eyeshadow palette. I know you might be saying, oh, well, it's just 10 bucks. And like, of course it's going to be good. Like, no. Shadows are really, really good. And just, they blend so nicely. The shimmers are kind of, you know, they're okay. It just depends on which shimmer you use. But I really do love Profusion. And for the price point, too. The packaging looks high-end. Like, this kind of reminds me of, like, the Morphe palettes, or even better than Morphe. I love Morphe, but I am going to tell you this packaging is better than Morphe. 100%. I just don't reach for it. It's a very beautiful palette. It's a very cool toned kind of palette with like a little bit of warm tones. I just can't really use it. I'm just not drawn to it as much as I thought I would, and for that reason it just has to be chopped. So we have the 25B. This isn't like the Morphe version. I don't know if this is like the Morphe palette, but they gave it to someone else to sell without their name on it type of ordeal. But I did use this to go and do my hairstylist makeup for her reunion. Yeah, for one of her reunions. So the look turned out beautiful. I will also try to link that down below for you guys to enjoy and watch. I actually did drop this when I was there, but this palette is nice. It blends beautifully. I have the 25B from Morphe, so I really don't need this specific palette. You know, I don't need two of them. We have the Alamar Cosmetics eyeshadow palette in Reina del Caribe. Okay, now this has kind of sentimental values in a weird way because I got this palette around the time of my wedding. I don't understand the color story. I don't get it. I never understood it. The only colors I honestly really, really do like is this color right here, and I'm not even going to try and pronounce it because I'm going to butcher it to high heavens, and La Costa right there are the only colors I actually really do like. Everything else, I'm just not into it. I just can't get into it, so I'm just gonna declutter that. I have the old version of the Wet n Wild Nude Awakening palette. I have the new packaging one, so there's no reason to have this one, in all honesty, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. I mean, I don't need two of them in my collection, so. Next we have the Royals palette. Now, here's the thing. Oh, and this is by Bad Habit. I have never gotten so frustrated doing my makeup before, besides using the Pure Festival palette. I put the shade Honor on my lid. I believe that's what I used in the video. And then I went in with another shade to kind of blend out the edges. First of all, the shimmer shade is very lackluster. Like, this is a shimmer shade. Like, that's not a shimmer shade. That's just, it's crumbly, no. There's not much, it's just very lackluster. And I don't know how that can really hit the shelf. I tried to go and blend out the edges, and it would just blend away. The whole thing would just pretty much blend away. And I honestly 100% believe you are better off either getting the Wet n Wild dupe for it, or if you really want every single color in the Modern Renaissance, save your money, go out and buy it. Don't waste your money on spending 12 bucks on this piece of crap that is just gonna blend away the shimmers. No. No, if you want the Modern Renaissance, spend the money and get the real thing. Don't waste your money on this. This is a piece of crap. The next palette we're going to be talking about is the Emily Noel The Wants palette. I should have known from this palette that I wasn't going to use every single shade. I'm not someone who likes colors, so I should have known I wouldn't have used a lot of these shades. Now, there are some shades that I really do think are really, really pretty in the pan. I think the shade Eve Rose is super beautiful. I think How Heavens is gorgeous, and I also think the Cupcake is beautiful. If I can pull those out and put them in a Z palette, I would, and everything else would be decluttered, because I just don't like this palette. I really, really don't. Corduroy wasn't as pigmented as I expected it to be, as I thought it would have from seeing a few videos on people doing like looks with it. But there's so much hype about it, I wanted to try it for myself. And I really do think that, I believe Emily Noel, what she says, that these are good shadows. I believe her. But that doesn't mean that I could have gotten a dud. She may have the perfect palette that blends out amazing and beautiful and blah blah blah, but as soon as I go to manufacture it, things mess up. Things happen where not everything is created equal. So I may have gotten a dud, I may just not like these shades, and I can't see past that, but I just don't like it. My cousin used this on me, and she said she had some issues with it too. It pains me to say this because it seems like I'm crapping all over her hard-earned work, but I just don't like it. The colors are not me. They're kind of missing a few shades I would have liked, like a cool tone taupe, or like a grayish, or like a nice champagne, or just a few, a rose gold. Like, there's a couple things that palette is missing. Almost feel like Makeup Revolution kind of flubbed up on the quality of it, because not everything was created equal, and I understand that happens, it happens, but I think that they should have done a better job with what the palette that she created, in my opinion. She deserves that. She deserves it to be amazing and great and blends nicely, and the shimmers are fan-freaking-tastic. She deserves that. I just feel like they made it like a joke, because it's all unevens in certain palettes, and then certain palettes it works nicely. So I love Makeup Revolution. They are my favorite, but that kind of put a bad taste in my mouth, just like a little bit, that they would, I'm sure it's not intentional, but it almost like they screwed her over, because I know she definitely doesn't deserve that. So that's my little opinion. I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.